Come on.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, everybody. It's Tuesday. What's going on, good people? What is going on? Hey to everybody that's in the bushes that didn't want to speak. Hey, big dude. Hey, YNFL. Hey, the kid. What's going on, y'all? Yeah, it's Tuesday. Sweet, sweet. Hey, butterfly. Yes, y'all. Yes, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. We trying to get on over to the hump day. Yes. So the title is Black People Are We Our Own Enemy? And why do we hate on each other? Do we have slave minds? Huh? Let's talk about it. Hey, the boy. Hey, handsome. Yeah, let's talk about it. Yes, we are our own enemies. And and it's so sad because the things that our ancestors went through, and you would think that we as Black people will learn to pull together because that's what they did back in the days. When somebody didn't have nothing to eat, you had a neighbor that would feed you. The stuff that we went through is as Black people, we don't know how to do that. We don't know how to help our fellow neighbors. We want to hate on what they got. We want to be upset about what they got. Of course we are our own enemy. Hey, News. Hey, beautiful. Yeah. We are our worst enemy. And to think that our ancestors did what they did for us to be free and to love each other, to think that what Martin Luther King did, to think what Malcolm X did, to think about all the stuff that the people that paved the way for us and how we disrespect each other. Hey, Don Play. Hi, handsome. Hey, the goddess. Hey, love. Hey, beautiful. Yeah, to think that the heart our ancestors did, and we as Black people out here hurting each other, killing each other. Y'all, do y'all not know that history is trying to repeat itself? The only thing is that the KKK is not in the sheets. Do y'all not know that? You're not looking at the fact at what is going on around us, and to think that we're not trying to pull together to be strong. We Black people are strong, but we've fallen short and weak. See, nobody don't like to talk about that. Nobody don't want to put it out there that we are falling weak, because we too busy trying to hurt each other, trying to be mad at each other. But nobody don't want to pay attention to that. But Sweet said, it's sad we can't uplift and support one another. Exactly. Because we too busy hating on what the next person has got going on. Hey, D Jones. Hey, bro. Yeah, we can't support each other because we mad. We could be the most powerful race, but yeah, we're divided. Exactly. See, they don't want to come together. See, the thing about Black people, when somebody get up in life, they forget about the people that's behind. Instead of trying to show them the way of doing things, we want to hate. Black people hate on everything. But they hate on everything. If they see the next Black person is doing good, they hate on it. Instead of saying, no, bro, that what you doing is good, that's good that you doing. How can I get like you? They don't want to get like they don't want they don't want it. They don't want it. So now we have the KKK saying they don't have to actually really do anything to the Black culture because they doing it to themselves. So they'll tip their head out a little bit and do a little something. Hey, amazing, beautiful. Hey, beautiful. We don't want to support, and we do it on YouTube. I just talked about it the other day. How, matter of fact, yesterday, I think it was, no, day before, yesterday. How we don't try to uplift each other. Like the big creators on YouTube don't try to help the little channel pull themselves up. That's just like somebody get rich and don't say, you know what, let me give back to the community and try to help pull them up. But we are powerful, but we weak at the same time. Because we don't want to show love. One thing about other, like the Caucasians, white people, they help each other. They help. They see their fellow brother is down, they help each other. That's just like with the Mexicans, the Puerto Ricans. They help each other. They pull together. But my family, my Black race, they don't pull together. We don't. Because once we get ahead, we forget about those that's behind. Hey, big dog, Philly OG. Welcome, handsome. Yeah, we don't pull together. Black people, black people is the most envious people on this earth. And me as a black woman and ashamed of it, and that I have to speak it like that because it's the truth. We are sad as a culture. We are very sad. Okay, hold on. Big dog, that's you?
Yes, ma'am. Mic check. Mic check.
Okay, you sounding good. Welcome, love.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Much love and respect to you and the family always. Much
Most
love and respect to everybody in the chat. I love your topic. I had to tap in, sister. Much respect. And I agree with you 110%.
Yeah, we can't get along. Nobody don't want to try to help each other. Everybody want to our culture. All they want we want to do is bring each other down. But they don't. They forget the people that paved the way for us to get to where we at today. What they struggle with to build us where we're at today. We get mad when we see our fellow brother going and doing good. We got to go in the streets and we got to talk about them. We got to make them look bad. We don't try to help each other out. You see a fellow brother that's down, that's not even getting nowhere. We don't even stop to say, well, sir, is there anything that I as your fellow brother can I help you? What can I do to help you get you to where you need to be? We're not going to say that. We're not going to do that. We rather just see somebody suffering, just like the people. I'm not going to even call them bombs. I'm just going to say the homeless, you know what I'm saying? Those they was once somebody in their life. But nobody you ever stopped to think and said, let me talk to this homeless person, because you know one thing about it and two things for sure. A homeless person can tell you some shit and you will like, oh my goodness, how did he know? Because he done been there and he fell short, but there was nobody there to help him up. Hey, such a lady. Hey, sis.
Hey sis, I'm still at work, but I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to ask, can I tap in real quick, sister, please?
Yes, you may.
You know, what I see, I'm 57 years old. I'll be 58 this year. What I have experienced is that we've been programmed through religion, science, history, politics to hate ourselves.
Most
And,
definitely.
and I mainly blame it on religion because religion was supposed to have been our comforter, but it was never there to comfort us. So we
Right.
have a self-hating. We hate ourselves, so we hate the next person because we were taught to hate ourselves because of our skin, our hair, our nose, our eyes, and we need to learn how to start loving each other first. You have to start learning how to love yourself first. And then once you
Exactly.
learn how to love yourself, then you can learn how to love another person. You can show unconditional love, but it starts with self. And
Wake it up, wake it up.
most of us don't want to deal with self because we've been taught to be this imaginary person that we ain't can't be.
Mm-hmm.
So we rather not look at self, but that's where it starts. It starts with self, and it starts with in the home.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I'm a land right there for now. But much respect, sister. I love this. Like I said, I love this topic because I love my people. I do anything for my people. But
Me too.
our people will believe somebody else before they believe us. And I'm a land right
Exactly.
there.
Exactly. And you
And
is so right, bro. You is so right. We just so hate. You know what? We so hateful. We so hateful. And you would think that we wouldn't be so hateful like that.
Yes,
Being that
ma'am.
what we went through. You wouldn't think that hate wouldn't be in nowhere in our blood.
See, and sister, not to cut you off, but they taught us to hate the family too. They broke up our family. Our family was our strongest structure, and now
Well,
we're divided. You see what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? The family don't want to get along. We done burnt bridges and don't want to mend them, and that was our strongest structure. If we had a family of say whole family, 18, 20 people, that was our family unit, and we no longer have that. We're so divided, and that's why I say we hate ourselves, because we were taught to hate ourselves by, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna give you the mic. That slave narrative that we were taught was the stake in our heart, and that's why we started to hate ourselves, because we think we're slaves or came from slaves. So if you came from slaves, you of course you're gonna hate yourself, and I'm gonna land there.
Speak
Yeah,
it,
see,
bro.
I like your aspect that you saying, because I've never thought about it like that. Like when I hear people bring the slave stuff up, I mean, I don't, I get lost there, because it's like, okay, well, if you're not, you know, 100 and something years old, I don't think that you can be sitting here talking about, well, slave this and slave that, because that's, you're just using that as a crutch. You're using that for some entitlement, because, oh, well, my ancestors did this, so I'm supposed to be. No, you're not. So you're supposed to go out there and work. I think that that's Black people's issue. They think that things are supposed to be just handed to them. We've become lazy, and we become our own worst enemy. When you see the next man up, instead of asking that man, how did you get there, so that I can learn how to get there,
Mm-hmm.
they want to hate
Mm-hmm.
on it and bring them down to where you at. So then both of y'all will be stuck down there. So it's like it's the envy for me. It's like they don't like to see the next man up, and then when you see the next man up, you want to bring him down to your level, instead of tapping him on his doggone knee and saying, how can I get up there to your shoulder? How do I get
Exactly.
that high? How do I need to, what do I need, what did you do, so I can figure out if it's gonna work for me? It's
Mm-hmm.
the envy for me. Like people just tear each other down for the hell of it. And it was something, I screenshotted it. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the name. But somebody yesterday, when we was in Miss Pyrex, they said something that really, really stuck to me. And I was like up, like just listening to stuff throughout the night. Like it really stuck with me when it was like, I feel like the internet and social media has become something to where we just using it as a weapon to tear each other down, a weapon to make somebody a victim, and to just it's not used for what it's called, social media, where you can be social, but they didn't turn into, it's like it's a weapon now. Like, okay, we can go on social media and attack people and be comfortable behind our keyboard. Here I come, and I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, let me go to the chat, see what people are saying. Where do I start? Okay. Let me even go down, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find y'all. But yeah, anybody that want to feel like they want to pull up and talk about this subject, can. Hey, big bro. Hey, triple. Um, D Jones says the music industry is a big part of it too. Got us thinking we're in competition with each other, and that is true. That is definitely true.
Yes, ma'am, that is definitely true. They got a part blame too, but
Yes.
I blame it on the miseducation. We should be challenging. I'm gonna do real quick. I'm gonna go with what the sister said. We basically been believing in this system, been going to get educated. I think we're some of the hardest working people ever, but
Ever.
we just don't get credit for it because we
Exactly.
were taught to work harder in the system and you'll get your rewards. But a lot of us have to work 10 times harder than another person just to get some rewards. So I think, like, I look at the education system. We as black people are number one in student loan debt. You see what I'm saying? So we did the education thing. You understand what I'm saying, sister?
Mhm. Mhm.
So we tried the education. That ain't working for us. And I'm gonna say this in closing. That's why I love the younger generation, because they're tired of it, and they're putting up a fight. And a lot of us elders don't want to fight, but we have to fight for the next generation, because they're still trying to uh, indoctrinate our children. They trying to get our children to obey to everything they say, and it's about the next generation. And I'm landing there.
Oh,
No,
no,
you
no, 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 no.
no,
Keep
you
it,
speak.
keep it
You
going.
speak.
Keep
You
it going,
speak.
because you
Exactly.
ain't
Yes,
speaking nothing but facts.
yeah. I took my daughter out of the school system because of the things they were doing. I rather homeschool. I don't trust them, because we're looking at, like I'm I'm not against education, please. I think we've been miseducated. We should be learning about health, about law. Most of us depend on a doctor to give us a diagnosis when we should be doctoring ourselves. We should be learning about the body, how the body performs, about the brain, how it performs, how your lungs perform, how your heart performs. We taught all this nonsense instead of what truly we should be taught. Like I said, about the body and law, because I don't blame nothing on no one group of people. Our people have been. I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna be real touchy. Our people have been reclassified out of our original status here in
Mm-hmm.
America. You know,
I
what I mean,
feel you on that.
we ain't African American and we ain't black. That's what the status they gave us. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm against the system. You know what I mean? I'm for the people. Like the sister said, I want to build with my people. But people, they're nitpick and rather not. I mean, we got some people out here that rather build with other nationalities rather than build with their own damn people. And that's what the sister talking about. You got it.
And I understand what you're saying. I'm getting what you're saying, because I'm looking at it in a different light, or what you just said. You know, I mean, and that's the only way we're gonna learn. You got to teach each other. We have to teach each other, and then as you as a person has to receive what is being put out there to you. You know, a lot of people don't want to receive it. They don't want to receive it. They want to continue to go on with what they got going on. They thinking how they are is just that's the right way. I mean,
Hey,
hold on,
can
let
I
me go
say
to
something? The sister, somebody asked the question, how was you taught to love yourself? First thing I
She
learned
said,
was
"How would no, sir?" She said, "How was we taught not to love ourselves?"
basically okay, I got you. By getting us to hate our hair complexion, our eyes color, our skin, you know, uh, especially our hair, but mainly because our skin color.
I
How
get what
many
you're
of
saying.
our people mess up their hair by putting chemicals in them, then have to go buy a wig or extensions? We taught to hate ourselves.
I
but
get
then
exactly what
you
you.
can you can you with how you get taught to love yourself. It starts at home. It starts with in the house. You start when you're a kid. Parents have to start teaching these kids to love themselves first, and that's where it starts at. And then it carry on, and you got to keep that instilled in your child as they get older, that they can learn more. Then with them learning what they learned, they teach their kids. That's how I feel. That's how I mean I talk to my kids. I make my kids um watch history, learn your history, know your history. But see that's the thing. It's not taught in school like that. So
uh,
go ahead, sis.
Right. Yeah, I get that too. But okay, so I'm gonna go. Well, I'm gonna go back to where the taught to love. See, I don't know. I mean, I get this. I don't. I don't know if it's so much as us being taught to not love ourselves, but when he gets to the aspect of like trying to like how, because I've heard like some of my elders also say like oh, okay. And some of our elders say like we try to change ourselves, like we trying to become the other heritage to where you want to put a perm in your head. You think you're supposed to have a slicky hair and you're supposed to I understand that aspect, but see my thing is I'm one of those people. I have natural hair. I don't perm my hair, but I would
Hold
just
on, hold on. Amazing, beautiful. That's you.
Amazingly beautiful.
Can y'all hear
That was
me?
her that said that comment
Okay.
yesterday.
Okay, yeah. Okay, we can hear you, boo. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
but
Okay, I
Renee.
came up with. I'm
go
trying to
ahead,
be
baby.
real quick, Miss Renee, rather than typing so much in the chat because I'm at work also. But to piggyback off what he was saying, my personal opinion is I disagree with the part as far as we were taught not to love ourselves because weave and things like that. I disagree with that because I personally think that, like when we doll ourselves up as far as females, whether it's getting our nails done, whether it's putting weave in our hair, whether it's wearing makeup, I don't consider that being taught not to love yourself because you're doing what makes you feel good. So how is that a perspective of not to love ourselves? Because everybody's different. Some people want to be natural. Some people feel like dolling themselves up is what makes them feel good. I don't feel like that's less of loving yourself or was taught not to love yourself because you wear makeup or because you get your nails done. That may be what makes you feel good. That runs the same with men. Like, who is to say for y'all to cut your hair? You cut your hair because that's what makes you feel good. That you don't cut your hair just because you was taught, cutting your hair is not making you feel good. I'm mixing up my words, but are you following what I'm saying as far as disagreeing on that? Does any of that make sense? I feel like I'm
Yeah,
not making
you.
sense.
I get where you coming from. I was going the same place. I'm with you because I'm one of
Okay.
them. I mean, I don't wear makeup or anything, but I
Me
definitely
either.
will go to the store and get me some weave in a minute because I'm not fit. My hair is too thick. I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna do none of that. I'm gonna go and wash my hair and put this in a ponytail bun, and then I'm going ahead and send somebody a chair so they can braid me up and sew me some hair up in there because I could maintain some hair. It's easier, but I'm not. I don't perm my hair. I don't do none of that, but I don't do that because I hate myself. I do that because that makes me feel better. Like, and it makes my days easier. Like, I don't have to do all, like, if I have my real hair, I got to press it. I got to comb it all day. I got
So
to
let me
brush
ask
it.
you
I
this.
got to fan it. I
So,
got to do this too much.
so if you do not get your hair done, do you less love yourself?
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you. That's why I said I sort of agree because I'm be honest. If I don't go, if I just wear my real hair, no, I'm not gonna say that because I still
See,
be
that's
thinking
that's
I'm
my
bad.
thoughts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
still
my
think I'm
thoughts. If
bad.
I don't if I
Not
don't get my hair done, I don't love myself less, because
yeah.
I was taught to get my hair done. I love myself because of who I am. You know what makes me feel good. So and it's crazy because as black women, we was kind of raised up to get our hair permed and things like that. That's the other prospect. That's the other perspective part of what I agree with him on, because we
Yeah,
was
that's what I
raised
was
like
gonna
that. I
say.
mean,
Now, in a certain aspect, I do agree because I was raised by a
yeah,
man, and my uncle
okay,
always told me, "Okay, you listen. You're gonna have to figure out something. Don't go
there you
outside looking
go.
like that. Your hair
Yep,
is
my
ugly.
daddy
That's not
too.
cute. I'm gonna drop you off over
Yep,
here. She gonna do your hair. I sleep with her, and she gonna
yep,
do it. And we get this."
yeah,
I mean, and that was, and see, like I said, I was raised by a man, so of course he didn't perm my hair. My hair was just like, that's how I just stayed natural because he wasn't finna perm my hair. He wasn't finna comb my hair. And then when I got older, he put me in hair
right.
school because you're gonna have to figure out something about your hair. Your hair is looking a mess. You cannot go outside. Too many people know us. You look like that. That was being raised by me. I don't feel he taught me to hate myself. He taught me
Mm-hmm.
to make sure that when I walk outside, I'm presentable. That's how I
Mm,
felt about it. Now when I'm at
yeah,
home, now I might just now if I'm at home, I don't care about my hair being in a ponytail. But if I go outside, me and my daughter might be my daughter might be looking at me like, Mama, can you hurry up? Get in the car, hurry up. Like, you got that ponytail in. Like, she would
yeah.
definitely tell me. And it's not, I don't raise her to do, and she doesn't get perms and she doesn't even go get her hair done and stuff like that all the time. But I would do her hair. And then when she does go get her hair done, she think, I'm per period. She would definitely do that. But it's like, it makes you feel like I'm dolled up. Like I mean, it makes you
Yeah,
feel more prettier. Like it makes you feel like you popping. Like I don't know. Like
yeah.
but I understand because it's like basically he's saying if you don't feel like you popping without your hair like that, then that's the part of you not appreciating the fact that you was popping before you got your hair done. That's what he's saying.
And then I do understand what he's saying too, as far as piggybacking off of what you saying, because my daddy raised me too, right? So just like you said, your uncle raised you and was like, you need your hair done, you need to look right when you go out. Like my daddy pretty much said the same thing. I felt like teaching me how to be a woman, but at the same time, is that installing in our minds, pertaining to what he was saying? We might not look at it like that, because it's coming from my dad, your uncle, but that does kind of piggyback off what he said, because if
Right.
my daddy was never like, you need to get your nails done, make sure your toes are done, keep yourself up to right, if we wasn't taught that, we wouldn't do that. So is that the part that maybe he's talking about? We
Yeah.
were taught to, okay,
Yeah,
I get it.
basically, like you're like we're taught that you have to fix something. Like
Yeah,
the other race,
okay,
they're not taught
okay.
that. They're taught that when they come out, you got pretty blue eyes, you got the silky long hair, and you can just put it
Natural
in a
hair.
ponytail and go.
Okay,
That's what they're taught. But
okay.
we're taught you have to fix yourself before you go outside. So that's the part
Okay,
of self
okay,
hate that he said. Like that's why I said I could
okay.
understand that part because
Yeah,
I mean,
me too.
literally, my uncle used to say that part. Like you literally, like if I would be about to walk towards the door, and he would side eye me and be like, "You look a mess. Is you about to go outside like that?"
Hmm.
Like he would definitely tell me that, and he would tell me like, you got to keep your toes done, even if you don't keep your nails done.
Yeah,
Make sure they're clean. Keep your toes done, because a woman with some dirty
yeah,
feet, this and that. Like I mean, but I looked at
yeah.
it as okay. I knew then what men like that, so I knew how to carry myself. But that was also,
Hmm.
if you would break it down, it would be a form of self hate because
Yeah, yeah,
why can't I be accepted for how I am? Why can't I
yeah,
go outside with
yeah,
my hair and no doggone ponytail? Why is that not cute? Like what
yeah.
and I
That's what
get
he
that.
was saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
what
what he
he
was
was saying.
saying.
Because
Yeah,
my daughter would
it
tell
that
me
makes a
like
whole lot of sense.
yeah,
Yeah.
like my daughter would tell her aunt in a minute. She'd tell me like, "You look a mess," or if her aunt has a ponytail, she'd be like, "You got a ponytail." Like you, my mama would take me. She would tell somebody that in a minute, but I don't want to go because you look like that, and I just have my mama take me. It's okay, and I don't, install that. I don't try to install that in her, but I install that you're a girl and you're supposed to look like something. But that's also what he's basically calling self
Yeah,
hate.
yeah,
Because if
yeah.
you can't wake up, brush your teeth, wash your ass, and be presentable to the naked eye, like just you look good,
Without
regardless
being
of what
extra.
your
Yeah,
natural beauty is good. We act like
yeah.
our natural beauty, we have to fix it. But I have to go on mute for a minute, y'all.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. That. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad I tapped in. Yeah. Okay. That all makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah. See, you see how we can sit up here. Hold on one second. Gabe, that's you?
Yes, ma'am, that's me.
Okay.
Yeah, shit, I want to touch on something, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, the way I was raised, man, my dad always told me, man, first impression is everything. Make sure your teeth is
Yeah.
brushed, make sure your face is washed, clip your nails, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying, smell good, you know what I'm saying? And be presentable, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's really all
Mhm.
about. It's not necessarily about feeling good or stuff like that. It's just about, you know what I'm saying? You never know who you're going to come across. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So you got to keep yourself up. You got to look presentable. You know what I'm saying? Smelling good because that's what a woman look at.
Mhm. Yeah, presentable for interviews and all of that too.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You can't go
Yeah.
into no interview. You know what I'm saying? With no bonnet on, and you know what I mean, and stuff like that, man. 'Cause you ain't gonna get the job.
Yeah. Yeah, I
So,
think that's part of the what he was saying, we
I just
was
ran for
taught
my
to do
phone.
those things to look good, but our thought of it is presenting, how we look presentable. So
yeah.
yeah, I get it all.
Hold on a
Yeah.
second, y'all. Let me give shout outs to those who just coming in. Just Jay. Hey, hey love. Honey B.
What do
Hey
you
love. Hey honey. And who else? YouTube section 8. Hey. Hey handsome. Who else? Don. What's up, little bro? Who else up in here that don't came up in here? Um,
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drop back down.
let me see.
Thank you for
Lady
your
Ray, what's
input.
good with it, baby?
Hey, babe.
How you feeling?
I'm good.
Cute self.
Where Mr. Watt, Mr. Phil, Jane, I'm about to call Jane, Mr. Philly OG. I wanted you to come back up. I was loving your perspective. Oh, well,
Yeah,
hold
he
on,
dropped
Gabe. Don't
down.
leave. Don't leave, Gabe. Let her finish saying
Big
shout out.
dog. You didn't have to drop down. You could have stayed up. 'Cause, I mean, we listening. You know what I'm saying? Teach one, each one. You know what I mean? Oh, however
Agree.
it go.
Each one teach one. Each one teach one.
Yeah, each one teach one.
Yeah, I
You
got your
learn.
back.
You learn. That's how you learn things, and you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying. And people can put it in. Look at it in a different eyeglass of life. You know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah,
mean,
because I'm gonna be honest, the way he broke that down and detailed it all,
Yeah.
I never would have thought of that. Like even like me, even amazingly, and then I do want to say the when I was referencing to the comment yesterday, I think that was you who said that comment about the social media, but until he said that, I never would have thought about it like that. Like that definitely.
Hmm.
And that part, yeah, that's us being raised to hate ourselves. Like, you got to get a perm, you got to get your hair done. No, because
Yeah.
when they go outside, they just they got their messy bun. But if we wear a bun, we like, listen, child, listen, you see my hair? Is you gonna do my hair? Because listen, I look a mess. I'm
take
not about to
your
go nowhere.
reward.
Like,
But
you
I
know,
ain't gonna lie though, you know what I'm saying? Going to get a haircut, it do make you feel good though, you know what I'm saying? But at the
Yes.
same time,
Yes.
that's you supposed to keep yourself up. That's part of hygiene. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah, but back in the day, they was clean. They had their hygiene. They was, even though they had their buckets, they was out there washing it, just outside and free and all that. But they wasn't getting no haircuts and making they women have to get their hair done. And child, I'm not gonna listen. I used to watch that movie Roots, and I used to be like, I don't just Jesus. They having sex, and look at her. Like I used to, Lord forgive me, but I used to literally think that, like, why are they having sex? Like it looked like they have so many different things to worry about besides having sex. Like, I mean, I didn't understand it. And then I'm gonna be honest with you, my uncle was the one who told me about the horror movie where he was like, you missing a whole damn picture. You looking at them.
Yeah,
I said, I'm just wondering why they having sex. Like, I mean, because he raised me. If you about to go have sex and you got to worry about your rent, your bills, and all this other stuff, you got a whole lot of other stuff to be worried about than have sex. And my mind was, well, she just getting raped by that man. So why she going to have sex? And then her hair look like that? Her clothes look like that? What is wrong with her? But that was
But
because of the way that I was raised. I thought that what she was presenting wasn't worthy enough, and that was the self hate. Because in those days, she was beautiful. She was beautiful, but because
yeah.
of your hair wasn't done, I'm like, okay, she probably should have, slicked her hair, and it wasn't no slicking no hair back then. They were their
let me
natural
tap
self,
in
and they
real
loved
quick.
each other.
Let me tap in real quick off of that. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
But think about it like this, because you brought up Roots and we're the movie and we're taking it back to the old days. Did they have what we have now? Things change with
They did.
time. Did they
They
have
didn't have that.
clippers? Did they have weave? Did they have grease?
Nope.
Did they have
No,
You
but
know what?
they
perms?
had
No,
You
they
know what
didn't.
though? Now that you
So
say that, they are the ones who invented it. To be honest, yeah, they are the one.
oh,
Yeah, that's another. That's what I'm
see if
saying.
you
Like
go
he
back.
said, you're taught to self hate yourself because they invented that. They invented the perms, the clippers. That these folks did
Yeah.
not. These other people did. They didn't do that. Not Now I respect all my nationalities, but I'm saying
mhm.
that they had to make something, they had to figure something out to look presentable. So they thought, because they thought that they wasn't beautiful, so they did think this, and they were creating things. Like they made the perms, the doggone electricity things, the curling iron, the doggone, they made all that crap.
Y'all finna
That's
make
where
me
Hey,
it
go
but if
came
you
Google
pay
from.
when all
attention,
that came
if you
out.
pay
Listen,
attention
you
to the
talking about it.
movie,
Y'all want to make. I
Hold
want to
on for a
Google
second.
when
Hold
they
on for a
came out
second.
with perms and clippers and all of that. But
I
where did he
want to
Y'all
say
go,
let's
they
Miss
borrow.
Renee?
if
what
Y'all
y'all
let's
pay
happened.
attention to that
Go,
movie,
gang.
Color Purple, they
okay.
wasn't using clippers. They was using razors.
Yeah, they
That's
used to
what
raise
I'm
it. Yeah, they had the straight razors.
saying. Yes.
The hot
So
comb on the stove where you gotta
so
put
times
the hot comb on
changed.
the
You know what
stove.
I'm
You know what I
saying?
mean?
Let me just salute everybody on panel. Let me just say this.
There you go.
Uh,
Oh, I got a call. I got to drop off, y'all. I'm gonna be in the chat.
so look,
Okay.
I feel like um, we not only pull from we hating ourselves, but we hating nature as it is as well because um, honestly, us as a color, we shouldn't have to put all them different chemicals in our hair to make none of that stuff. 9 out of 10, water and stuff like that to get our hair where it need to be. Like certain
Yeah.
stuff is just
Not mine, baby. You put some water in my hair, it's gonna shrivel up. I'm
it's
gonna
gonna
have some
curl up.
curls
It's gonna curl up.
popping.
But 9 out of 10, natural remedies came. All these greases and stuff you see that people use in their hair, that just came from natural stuff that people didn't probably already made that they can make at home. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you
Yeah.
get, you feel me? That stuff's made. You can make some of these things you can make yourself for your hair, but people just don't take their time out to do that type of stuff. As my far as it, on us black people hating each other, that's just me. I feel like it don't matter what you have. You can have something. You can have something. You can have a lot, but it's something it's always in black people. It's something that somebody gonna hate on. Period. It don't matter what it is.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can have
Yeah.
everything in the world, but it's something that somebody got that you want. Damn, how he, and it's always why he or how he or how they.
Yeah. Yeah. You right. You right.
That's true.
There's a lot of that going on.
Facts.
That's what I mean,
That's
and
a fact.
I hate that the fact that black people are like that, because I mean, instead of just asking somebody, well, how did you get to where you're at?
Right.
Can you? I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with asking them how to get to where they're at. If you up there, you want to get up there, they had to take steps to get to where they at. So us as people, black people, instead of just asking, we want to go and talk about them, or go and say, like Don just said, well, why he got to be, or why this, or how he did that, and no, ask. How you know the person that you ask is not going to tell you how to get to that point.
But
Instead of you going back and putting rumors on them, lying on them. Why?
Facts. And I feel like a lot of people can say, a lot of people gonna say, yeah, it ain't come from us, but you got to think about it. Back in time, black people was for each other. Black people held it down for each other. A lot of
Hey,
stuff
I'm about to get my
separates.
haircut real quick. I'm about to get my haircut. I'm about to drop down.
Okay.
All right.
Salute, gang.
Yeah, salute, Don.
In time, Miss Renee, back in time, you had a lot of people helping and being it wasn't a lot of people trying to hate and be jealous and envy to each other. A lot of people was trying to help and do that stuff, but it's a lot of infiltration. But the infiltration come from a lot of black people don't have strong minds. A lot of black people don't, and I'm just speaking for our people. A lot of our people do not. They're easily manipulated. They're easily to be gullible to anything. And somebody can say something to you and tell you something, and you run with it and flip out on the next person or whatever it is without even actually asking that person. Or sometimes the government will play into a part of a lot of shit that happened too with us. Like they'll get one of us that we think is real cool and use that person to infiltrate the whole camp because they know us more inside. You feel me? So like you said, it's us on us because we allowed that. We shouldn't allow that, because we know how I feel to be broke. We know how I feel to fight each other every day. We know how I feel to steal from each other. We know how I feel to do that every day. But one thing we can't say is we don't know how I feel for everybody that's of color to come together and unite. We don't know how that feels because we've been so chaos and so separated for years.
Let's go, bro.
You better speak it.
He ain't speaking nothing but facts on everything I love. And see, that's the bad part about it. See, this conversation gets a little bit more deeper for me, because if you think about it, like the brother Philly OG, he was saying we were taught to hate ourselves. Now, see, I was siding with it to a certain extent, because this is my thing. I feel like we were taught to feel like we needed something. We needed somebody. We needed the other. Because if you remember before I Have a Dream speech, the Black Dollar used to go around the Black community a lot. It was, when slavery was over, we isolated ourselves and we just dealt with our own people. We lifted each other up. We was making sure, hey, you know, when they needed to go to work, they was walking in groups. Wasn't no car pulling. They was walking pulling. They was going to work in groups. They was going to do what the women was doing what they had to do. The men was doing what they had to do. The kids was outside playing with each other and all of that. The black dollar was circulating around the black community. That's it. They didn't, want the outside world. They just wanted to keep them set. They just, they felt like we had to be underneath you guys for so long. Now we don't want nothing to do with y'all. But when I Have a Dream speech came, it was like, okay, now we feel like we could be, we want to be a part of y'all. We want to be in y'all community. We want y'all to accept us. We want what y'all got. We want that. And then that's when the whole, okay, all these people on welfare, all these people on the Section 8, they started that. That was y'all way of living.
But listen, though, for a fact, though, Lady Ray, not to cut you out, I'm sorry, but for a fact that they stole all that from the Black Wall Street, because back in our time, we had this system going on basically for the mothers. It was all about taking care of the mothers and the children and stuff. That's why I say a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people are gonna hate me for what I say, but MLK, Martin Luther King, he ain't do nothing but bow down to them. Basically, his whole thing was to bow down in court and go into what they got going on. Oh yeah, we want everybody to be into what they got going on instead of building and having our own stuff. If we build and have our own stuff, then make them come into our stuff. They didn't allow us in their stuff, make them want to come into our stuff. But by us not being strengthened and by us not standing up for ourselves, we allowed them to come and infiltrate that whole camp situation, the whole Black Wall Street too. Because that should have never went down neither. It was too many stand-up guys that's doing all this preaching. But that's why I say I don't want nobody to be a follower to me. I don't want you to follow me. I want you to lead with me, because if you follow me, you're going to fall. If I fall,
I'm not to cut you off, Don, but when me and you on a panel together, it's only right for me to disagree with you. But on this, I cannot disagree with you, my brother. Let's go. I wish I was at home. I want to
yell. That's some real stuff, though. We've been infiltrated. It's all infiltration, man. Because, like I said again, it's a lot of people don't have that strong mind, and we got family members that's like that. Like, they don't have no strong mind. They don't. Anything can make them manipulate. You can manipulate them in any type of way, and they gonna go for it. They don't give a fuck how much they love you. They love you, but they'll cross you just because a motherfucker said. And then not only that, you can tell them anything, they're gonna run with it. Yeah, master, they got a plan to go escape over there. Yeah, how are you gonna go over there and tell master we got a plan to escape when we all over here allegedly getting this goddamn issue every day if we don't pick cotton? How the fuck you gonna tell on us and you going through the same damn thing? That's why I say people don't understand. People be like, well, slavery wasn't a choice. To me, it was. Because how is you gonna accept that? So people like, well, they was weak-minded, or it ain't about mind. Right and wrong is in your face, bro. How long do we gonna accept? How long is to this day we still slaves? How long are we gonna accept it? How long are we gonna accept it until we all come together and say fuck that? And then it didn't came to a point now. All color, it don't matter what color it is. At this point now and day, it really don't matter, because they don't give a fuck if you is white and you ain't got nothing, you a nigga to them. So it ain't even about the color no more. It's about the dollar. And the dollar don't mean nothing to you anyways, because Federal Reserve notes is fake. That's fake currency. Fiat, that's fake money. And digital currency is fake too, because they can wipe that out at any goddamn day. So all this shit is really fake. And we all chasing it, still being slave to a dollar now. And we hating each other over. That's why I say we hating each other over nothing. Because even if you say, well, you got money, I got money, none of us got money, because we really don't got real money. Nobody care about each other. Nobody give a fuck about each other. Respect. That's why I say, if you don't teach the kids first, it's going to explode worse than it is. 20 years ago, they was telling us that the kids, that in my generation of kids, is going to be some monsters. Look at us now. So think about 20 years from now. I know a lot of kids right now to this day that's smart as a motherfucker. You get them a phone, you get them anything. They learn, they hands-on with everything. But the first thing they see on goddamn TV and everything is drama and Glock 40s with a switch on the end of it. Nobody really trying to tell them no real shit. We got some knowledge, some kids that's smart. My child is smart as hell. Every kid I ever encountered and seen is smart these days. This generation of little kids is fucking smart. They learn easy. They quick with it. But the first thing we want to do is show them some shit that we don't even need to be showing them. How to hang out the window with a Draco. How to don't respect nobody. You ain't got no OGs and none of that. It ain't about no having no OG. If somebody's older than you, respect that person. Hold that door for that person. Greet that person. How you doing? Yes, ma'am. If that person is very, very old, I appreciate you. Thank you. Like me and Philly was just talking about. This just how it is. That's just how it is.
That's definitely how it is. Let me see. The God says, I think we all have to create our own community with like-minded people. That means even detaching ourselves from some in our own race. And that's true.
We all kings and queens. Like when I say, that's why I say I don't care for I don't have a president or nothing like that, because we all kings and queens in our own mind. When I say I wanna rule the world, I wanna own the world, I wanna rule my world. I want my world to be owned. I want to rule my own situation, my family, what I got going on. That's why I say we are our own leaders. We don't need we know what's right and wrong. If we can figure out what's right or wrong, right is wrong. I don't need to harm you because I know what it is to harm you. I don't want to see your mother in pain. I don't want my mother in pain, so I wouldn't want to see your mother in pain. And now I ain't gonna damage nobody's property. You feel me? That's just right and wrong. But at the end of the day, people ain't seeing that. Everybody's seeing the dollar and all this when we're not even here for a dollar. You think God put you on this goddamn earth for a dollar? God didn't even put you on earth to goddamn slave. Because what? Water, oil, gas, light, electricity, all that shit come from the earth. So God actually didn't put you on here to slave.
You're right. That's true. That's true. That is definitely true. Wow. But see, like you say, it's crazy. I be sitting back sometimes thinking, I be, analyzing the world and how things are going. And I say to myself, I'm like, damn, my black people not trying to get ahead. We're not trying to get ahead. If something, let's say, like, how can I say, if we had a war, let's say this, we had a war between other races and blacks, we gonna fall short.
We losing. But
we losing.
Let me say this though, Miss Renee. I'm gonna say one thing: social media, these phones, it play a big part in the win and the lose game. Because I'm gonna say this again: a win and a lose game. Win is because we get to meet good, genuine people that we know to this day, like y'all and myself. But the lose game is, for one, anybody can fake it and be what they not on here. That's just the one. But not only that, you get to see everybody's life on internet. I wouldn't know what you doing if it wasn't for internet. I wouldn't even know who you is.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Like as far as relationships, women or men wouldn't see no other people besides the one they with every day, or unless they went to the grocery store or they went to work or they went somewhere and went out and met somebody. You wouldn't know nothing about nobody else, really. You know it's other people in the world, but you wouldn't know them until you travel to see them. So the internet play a big part on that, because now I know he get money over there because he flashing bankrolls every day. He doing this every day. So I figure he got some money. You feel me? And that's how a lot of these jack boys is running it too. They look at, he flashing money all day. How you think some of these rappers is getting hurt and stuff? Because they flash all this money and the motherfucker sitting back watching. Well, he always on live with money. He flexing it every day. I
Yeah.
know his
Yeah.
routine because he even record his routines when he leave from where he going. You feel me? So it's the internet that play this big ass part. It play a big part in a lot of stuff because it's the root. Like I said, you get to see stuff that you shouldn't be able to see. Some people show stuff that it ain't shouldn't be shown, and that's how it happens. And then that's how you get haters because 30 motherfuckers can like your post because they think you showing all this money and shit. But all 30 of them people don't really love that you get money. In actuality, they want to come see about you because they hating.
They hating. Yep. Yep. And they want to take away what you don't work hard to do. Now, if this is the thing, when people, and this for the haters, when you hate on somebody, you can get like them if you work hard. They work hard to get to where they're at. So if you want to get there, you got to put in the work. You can't just try to fall short. I mean, just want to snatch away what somebody else done work. They hard work to do, and you, because you don't want to do the work, you want to hate on them and take them down. That's all that is that's going on in the rap world.
Facts.
Everybody get one rapper get up. He want to bring his homeboys in there, not knowing at the end of the day, one of your homeboy that's bringing up is one of the ones that's hating on you.
But this the
So
thing,
they're
Miss
gonna do
Renee.
everything they can do to make you fall.
Facts. And even in the game period, you gotta think about it. Niggas think, oh, my OG a real ass nigga. I came home, he fronted me this brick, he did this, bro. If a nigga is giving you drugs when you first get out of jail, that ain't your homie. If your nigga is trying to put you in the dope game or sell to do anything besides keep it pushing, they ain't your homie. Because a real nigga gonna put you on some business shit, on some real shit. Okay. Need to do this with your money. You need to do this. Half these dope boys got all this goddamn money and ain't got one motherfucking business to show for. You got all this motherfucking money and ain't got one business to show for. Nothing. No business. You ain't got one dump truck. You ain't got one flat bed. You ain't got a tire shop. You ain't got shit to show for. Niggas talking about I got 50 racks. I got 100 bands. You got 100 bands that's going to be gone like that soon as the feds kick the door. Soon as a lawyer getting your ass.
And the money that you getting up is to get that you're going to lose for no reason.
Facts.
For unnecessary
niggas don't
reason.
Think about generational wealth. They just think about self.
Self, exactly. Look at how much the TD4L family has grown. We all want the same thing. Exactly.
Facts.
Because we want to help. We help each other. We help each other. And then that's what I'm saying. We don't, as black people, we don't know how to act. Like you said, I understand. Don't get me wrong. I understand that you going out here and it's not, and I'm not condoning selling drugs. I don't, and let me make that very clear. I don't condone in selling drugs. But if you're going to do this shit, you're supposed to get in this motherfucking game, stack your paper, get the fuck out, get your business, and make something of yourself. Don't get in this game and stay in it and just get stuck. And see, that is exactly what black people do. Let me tell you the difference in a black drug dealer and a different drug dealer. The different drug dealer thinking, I'm finna stack my paper and I'm not gonna stay in this business long. This is just a little short little thing that they help me come up. They're gonna do it. But black people, they get in the game, like you just said, they get in, they want to go buy all these cars, they want to buy all this jewelry, they flash everything. But let me tell you about the old school drug dealers, then the new drug dealers. The old school thought about saving money. And their thing is to get out.
Fact.
They wasn't thinking to stay in this whole game, you know what I'm saying? But
Miss Renee, you know back in the days, them old school dudes used to have a business. They have a little cold store, a little candy store. They had something. And they let one thing about the old school dudes is this is the difference from the old school. And I'm a young nigga, but I still know because I got all OGs that just OGs. Let's say that. One thing about the old school is The kids was able to play on the block. The kids was able to do whatever the fuck they wanted. They was getting the kid because the OGs gonna give them kids money when they see them on the block. They gonna make sure they can chill on the block. The ice cream man can hit the block. Nowadays, you don't even see that type of shit. You don't see the ice cream man. The kids ain't hanging. They in the house all damn day because they scared because motherfuckers is just shooting, allegedly doing all kinds of stuff. But one thing about nigga, like they don't. I just feel like people don't. They don't see the bigger picture in it because you gotta think about it. We can say we hate drug dealers, right? We're against the drug dealers, right? So if we're gonna be against the drug dealers, we need to be against the pharmaceuticals too, the pharmacists, because they allegedly are doing the same thing that the drug dealers doing. They just backed by the people. You got people that got dispensaries that sell CBD and stuff like that. Why ain't they coming out in handcuffs? I see more people on pharmaceuticals that's strung out on pharmaceutical stuff than people on the street selling, allegedly. I see more people going to dispensaries because they feel like they stuff better. Why ain't these people coming out in cuffs? Why? Because most of this stuff is really herbs and plants. The poppy seed was create a certain type of drug that we all know of. That's a plant. CBD, that's a herb that comes from the herb. These are plants. Only time a drug become a drug when it's mixed with chemicals. So why ain't these people coming out in handcuffs? Because if they know that they can cure you with some real herbs, why the fuck ain't they giving you real herbs instead of these pharmaceutical pills that allegedly just pushes you on that's not really curing nothing? They the big drug dealers if you look at it, allegedly.
True. That's true. That's true. That's most definitely true.
And they mess it. They and the bad thing is you want to know why they consider people in the hood criminals though, Miss Renee?
What's up?
Because they can't tax their dollar.
Facts.
They ain't no. If you was selling candy every day, Miss Renee, out your house, and it was booming, they'd come and be like, what you doing? It ain't because Miss Renee the candy lady, and they gonna come because they ain't getting no dollar from you. You ain't giving. You made all this money this year, and you ain't give us none. Who the fuck is y'all? Yeah, we but the bad thing is we the people. So we run the government, allegedly.
Yeah. You're
So,
right.
I don't know. We just our own downfall because if we knew better, we'd do better.
But we people be trying to teach us better, but we don't want to listen. That's the thing. We be trying to get taught. We don't want to listen because we want to see our people fail. You know what? And the government want to see us fail too because the government will put stuff out there for us because we crash dummies. Black people crash dummies. I'm just gonna keep it 100. I'm not gonna even sugarcoat. We crash dummies. They use us because they know we're gonna jump to whatever that's gonna be put out there. We're gonna jump to it and do everything that they want us to do and not use our brain because as long as you show us some money, the first thing we gonna do what we gotta do. It's just like if somebody want to snitch on somebody. All you gotta do is talk about the money. You don't think about what could happen or what you doing to your brothers. We gonna jump to it. We're gonna say, yeah, I do it. And then you get you looking like a fool out here saying yeah to everything that's being brought to you because of money. Black people love money, but they don't want to work for it.
Facts.
But
my thing is this. So think about this, Miss Renee. So say you work for the printing company that prints the money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, wouldn't that be like a slap in the face to watch all this money you printing go past your face every day, knowing you working for that?
Mm-hmm.
Because you gotta think about it. They print money every day. Why is that not considered counterfeit? You get what I'm saying? How
I
is that
get what
not
you're
counterfeit
saying.
money if you print it every day? It ain't the same. That's not the original dollar from back in the days. You're printing it every day. That's a copy of a copy. Why is that not considered counterfeit money? You get what I'm saying? Like they play in our face, but then they tell you this right here. They say, in the next few years, we're gonna get rid of all the dollars. We're gonna go, everything gonna be digital currency. That's a slap in the face. That's telling you that what all of us been telling all these people for years, that the dollar don't mean nothing. It's fake. It's fiat. It's fake money. It's Federal Reserve note. It's fake. That's not the real dollar. The real dollar, the real money of this world is jewelry, gold, diamonds, oil, get the stuff that they hold, that they got, coins, all that type of shit. That's real money. That's real money. But we don't want to walk around with a pocket full of goddamn change. You feel me?
Nope.
In actuality, they still lying to us too, because in 2000 they stopped putting real gold and stuff like that in gold dollars and stuff. So now you're really just not really getting full gold or real silver. You're getting brass and stuff like that. But like I said,
But like you said, but us as the crash dummies, you know, they know. They know what people to use.
we ain't gonna look it up or try to figure it out.
No,
We're gonna
we
run
should
with it.
not.
All right, fuck it.
Whatever comes their way, just comes their way. Period, point blank. But you know, hey, we're gonna learn one day. We're gonna learn one day. I'm telling you.
Big
We as
fan.
black people is gonna learn. And it's sad. It's most definitely sad, y'all. I'm finna hold on. Wait a minute.
But that's the thing, though. The thing is, not only we still buying, but we still dealing with them. Like I say, it ain't no color thing at all. It's all about everybody at this point. And my thing is this right here. If we are the people, then we are the government. Allegedly, we are the government. We the people. Every day we go, we pay these people to do the stuff they're not doing nothing we ask. So I don't understand a vote for everybody say vote, but for what? They're not doing nothing you ask anyways. Not only that, these people was presidents and not following no law that they signed the oath to. You signed the oath to your constitution. They work for you. That's the whole thing. They work. They supposed to serve you. You are the people. But they don't want. If everybody stood up and knew that, then it'll be a problem. This how you know that we was the people. When the pandemic came, you could speed down the street, wasn't no problem.
Let's
You could
go,
go.
Don.
You could tote a gun. Dudes was walking down the street with Dracos, riding from the police. They didn't have no plates. They had a suspended plate. They had all kinds of stuff that they didn't even give a fuck during the pandemic, when the pandemic happened, allegedly. That's how the life was supposed to be. That's how it is, because they know, hey, the real crime ain't nothing but physically damaging somebody's property or harming somebody. There's no crime being committed if you're not really doing them two things, really. They just make up all these different branches that they want to make up to keep you in this compact area, because they don't want you to really succeed from where you at. But in actuality, running your plates and running and riding behind you and stuff like that, they're not supposed to do all that. Snatch you all up out the car because you ain't. What's your ID? Who is you, bro? You work for me. Go to your job and go snatch your boss up and see where your ass landed. Go snatch your boss up and see where you landed. They trick you. Yeah, you versus the state versus you. Everything about you is you versus yourself. But they play it in codes because they don't tell you. They say different words to make it sound like some shit that it really ain't.
Yeah, you know it's you versus yourself because unless you go in there talking, they don't got no case.
Exactly. And then they pull, like I always say this, and I'm gonna keep always saying this. These young brothers getting caught with these guns that's really their constitution, and they first charge, they get misdemeanors and all this type of shit, and then becoming felons off of guns. When actuality, it's your constitution to bear arms. That's your, and they sign an oath to that. You can bear arms, bro. That's your right to bear arms, bro. Think about it back in the Wild Wild West when the Cowboys was going on. Think about how they had their guns. What they do? They had the gun on their holsters. They always had a gun where they could visibly, you could see it, because that's how actuality. That's how you supposed to, I guess, tote it to bear arms. You supposed to see it. They supposed to be able to see it. So why do you lock people up for having a gun without a goddamn license? That's illegal. The people that's getting locked up need to be filing charges on the police. How the fuck you locking me up for having a gun without a license when it's my constitution to bear arms?
Yeah, but see, that's the thing though. They fucking people minds up by doing it. That's your constitutional right. But then when you put the laws in the aspect, it's not your right because you either a convicted felon or you done got a drug charge and you ain't supposed to carry that gun. So now it ain't your constitutional right. That's how they fuck you up. They pass these laws, and these laws mean more than what everybody paying attention to. So you need to go.
But they get motherfuckers misdemeanors and shit like that off the bat for having a gun without a license. How do you get any charge? A person wouldn't become a felon or any of that if they wouldn't give them a charge. How is you giving a person a charge for having a gun, period? I know people that have never had nothing and got caught with a gun and got a felony. I mean, a misdemeanor just for goddamn, just for because they got a public defender and shit like that. Even though the public defender worked for the state, and the state is you.
Don, you've been up here waking it up, baby. You've been waking it up. I can't even argue with you today. God damn.
She said I can't even argue today.
I should have seen me speaking like, God
damn. Hell no.
But see, this is my thing, y'all. With the way that all this is going, I always go back and say, and like the title say, well, I don't know, but we are our own worst enemy. If more of us stuck together and put our heads together and stop worrying about what we don't got that the next man got, and that you could probably ask him how he got it and figure it out, we might be a better it might be a better place. It could be a better community. But we so stuck on, oh hell no, if this motherfucker got it and I ain't got it, I got to go take it. That's that entitlement shit. Because you ain't got to take shit. You can ask a motherfucker how they did it, or ask them to help you get there. You might get there. You never know. Closed mouths don't get fed, and we are our own worst enemies because we too worried about it's so many people out here that are not our heritage, and they live way above us. But because we see somebody in our own hood, so we say, that's doing a little bit better than us, oh, we got to go take that. We got to go up in there. We got to gun him down. We got to get this right.
But guess what? It's never to the opposite, and that's why I say I mess with all my people, but it's never to the opposite. We look at each other and we'll mug each other with the meanest mug, but we'll walk down the street and see somebody of a whole different race and say, "How you doing?" Walk out their way. It could be a small sidewalk. Let a dude that's your color walk past, you gonna bump into him. It's small. That same small sidewalk, you gonna get off the sidewalk just to let him go past. Damn. Your own kind.
And that makes you sit there and think, like when all these police officers is gunning us down and doing all this dirt to us, and then we all of a sudden everybody want to go out there and walk around, call it marching and screaming to the top of your lungs or whatever. That's supposed to do something. We want to go do that. But then we say, when we hear them say, well, because we seen a black man, it was a threat. Oh no, that's fucked up because of the color. Okay, well, when you see a black man, you see a threat. That's why you go do and you move how you move, because you see a threat. We treat ourselves like that. We got to do better as one.
That's big fact.
But we're not gonna. That's the thing. We're not gonna do that. That's the thing. That's why we have.
But see,
You know
that
what?
is
If you
not true
notice,
like this, because let me tell you something. It's 20 people in this room, and 20 people I've been watching the whole time I was driving. It been from 19 to 20, from 19 to 22, from 19 to 20. It been stuck in that area. So these few people in here, they listening. It may not turn around today. You can't think it's gonna, change today. But you can put forth the effort and keep on moving in that same direction. And when you get to reaching the same people that think like you, they think like they move like you get to move in that situation, then everybody, you get to growing. That's how you look at TD4L. Like
Right.
being just said in the doggone chat. Look at them. You ain't see nobody on this doggone thing talk about some game night. Let's just go ahead and make YouTube great again. Let's have fun. Let's just, fuck the bullshit. Let's go on, just give back. You ain't see that shit. Look at Philly now. Look at how they growing. Now you see more and more people coming, and they like, okay, this is what's up. You never know. When you start giving up, that's when we start fucking up.
Man. Yeah, you right on that. Motherfuckers just sabotage the whole thing just for nothing when we all could build. But at the same time, man, everybody can't. Like I said, my knowledge. Like I said, when I'm trying to give knowledge, it ain't for me to I don't want nobody to follow me. I'm gonna keep saying that. I want them to lead because you lead within your household. Your household is your temple. Your temple is body, but your hip temple is your household. Your family that's underneath that right there is who
Let's
you grow
go.
with.
Let's
So
go.
if I can give some knowledge, I want you to spread that with your household, and your household gonna spread it with their family, and so on and so on. Because at the end of the day, man, like I said, when we look around, man, we all can call each other men and stuff like that. But we ain't no man when we still depending on the man of the man as the G man. Y'all know who I'm talking about, the G dude. I ain't gonna keep saying they whole little name. The G dude. We depend on them on anything. They dollar. They whatever it is, we depending on it. We sit here and watch our greatest inventors make all this stuff that really should be free to us. If a goddamn black man made light bulbs, why is we getting charged for a light bulb? Black
But
man
you
made
know
that.
what? Like I said, dog, it won't be a good day unless Ray disagree. Now listen. But listen, I understand you 100% there. But see, my thing is, you ain't gonna get nowhere trying to worry about if we're gonna be able to fix this white man trying to tell us that we got to pay for these lights, because these lights is gonna get paid for, baby. You're gonna have to pay for them, and they're gonna get shut the fuck off. So the thing to do is, I'm not finna concentrate on that. If anything, I'm finna concentrate on how to get this light bill down. We gonna go and feel we ain't about to be in this house. We
You
gonna go
wanna know how to get
outside.
it down
Let's
though?
go outside as a family. Put your phone down, turn your TVs off, take your ass outside into the freeway. I know when I was younger, people used to play outside. Like literally used to, because I used to be one of those kids. Like, well, I want to go and play because you can't go play with the boys. Well, they playing. Why I can't go play? I want to play with them. But instead, I'm with my uncle and I'm using electricity, or I'm doing some shit I really wasn't supposed to. I should have been my ass outside playing like the fuck I said. But instead, I was doing some other shit. And if you do that, then your light bill going down. That's less money that you put into that white man pocket.
But
You
guess
take your
what
kids
though?
outside and do a picnic. Take the kids outside and run around. Even child, I do it, and I done gained almost 10 pounds. So
Guess what
I
though?
mean,
If we all stop fucking going and using they shit, period, then they'll make everything go down. Think about the pandemic when they were trying to make
no.
everybody stay in the house. They lowered the gas then. Gas was low as a motherfucker because they couldn't make no money. Wasn't no money to be made because nobody's driving. That's why I say if we want to do something,
You
we're
right
gonna
there.
do it the right way. We ain't doing that. Say no to all that shit. I'm not paying y'all right. I'm not paying none of that shit until y'all drop that shit and make that shit what it's supposed to be. Now, if we all do that at once, then shit'll be said. I can't do it by myself. You can't do it by yourself. We need more than just 20, 30 people to do it. Because if we get everybody in the goddamn country in each different state to fucking do the same thing, a lot of people, not just 2 or 3, a lot, then a lot of shit they gonna look and be like, damn, these motherfuckers is waking up. These motherfuckers, because that shit is, they charging us for shit that's natural resources, bro. This shit come from the earth. Even when you look at your light bill look like a goddamn check or something. Like you supposed to sign the back of it and when the route number and all that shit. That shit sign your signature. That shit look like a check, like you supposed to send this shit back in for payment for free, coupon. That shit look like that. Like, so in actuality, they playing us in our face, bro. We paying for shit that we shouldn't have to pay for. Like I was just saying, as far as the light bulb and shit like that we made. If a black man made that, that should be free to blacks. That's how I feel. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. But if we all made this, we don't get reparations or don't get shit as it is. So why won't the shit that y'all say that we invented be free to us? Nothing.
But you know what? We
They don't give us a
invented.
gas station. They don't give us a goddamn grocery store. We can't get nothing. How do they get gas stations? They tell you that Wop all his goddamn cousins and shit. These people are not supposed to be. These people are these people with these things that'll do this and do that. But then they give them a fucking gas station in the ghetto, in each corner of a goddamn ghetto.
Every corner. But see, and we don't get what we as black people supposed to, the acknowledgement that we should get, because we have been a whole lot of shit. First open heart surgery was done by a black man. Somebody who's invented the lights, the stop lights. We invented potato chips.
Electricity was done by a black man.
But we don't get credit for that.
But see, this is my thing though, y'all. Do we need to worry about us not getting credit and say stuff there?
Credit.
Or do we keep on going? Because after so long,
we gotta keep going.
Yeah,
we gotta keep
on going, and we keep that mentality that we already know what the fuck going on. See, that's the thing. They mind fucking everybody, and everybody like Don said, everybody's so quick to just okay. Well, they said we're gonna do this, so let's go do it. No, itty bitty bitch. I know that this is too much, and I don't want to do it, so I'm gonna go do something else because obviously your way ain't motherfucking working. So I'm gonna go do my way, and then everybody around me gonna go do their way. Like I said, it started home. Everybody household moving the same. Once you keep on moving your community, everybody growing, then that's how the fuck you get some shit done.
Right.
You ain't gonna
if we all right now, the gas prices is high as a motherfucker. Think if every motherfucker in each state just said, nigga, I ain't driving my car. I'm gonna ride the bus. And I'm gonna make the bus makers let us ride for free, because actuality, the bus come from the people. That's a public. What is a bus for? The public. Who is the public? The people. Just like when you go in the goddamn, they play with y'all, bro. Y'all go in the goddamn courthouse and shit. They tell you can't record, you can't do this, you can't do this. But then tell you ask them this: is this private property? No, this is public property. Then how the fuck you gonna tell me, the people, what the fuck I can do in something that I fucking help build, make a part of, and put my whole goddamn everything into? How the fuck you gonna tell me what the fuck to do? This is mine. But like I said, salute y'all. I got some shit to do. I just wanted to tap in and say, just spit my opinion on the black thing.
We sure appreciate you tapping in and giving your input, Don. I really appreciate it. I hate that I couldn't disagree with you today, but it's cool. I got you tomorrow.
The next day.
Salute. But yeah, y'all, and this is my thing. Y'all know Don might be one of the youngest ones on this dog on YouTube that's trying to, actually talk and do something out here. And for that young man's mind frame to be like that, I got hope, y'all. I can't give up because I have a baby. They got to be, I'm not gonna be here as long as she gonna be here. So I have to have that hope. And like everybody keeps saying, it started home. Exactly. So if we all starting at home, we all got the same mind frame. We all want to think like this. We all know what's going on. So we playing dumb to the bullshit, but still going along with the bullshit. So you use a dumb bullshit ass motherfucker, basically. And why? Because when they call us that, we gonna be mad. When they call us that, we got to go outside walking around for miles talking about we marching. When we doing it to our own goddamn self. That's why they don't listen to us, because they like, well, what the fuck? Why y'all out here doing it to yourself? And then we want to say, oh, well, it ain't about what we do to ourselves. It's about what you do to us. What the fuck? If we don't fix our own doggone community, who gonna do it? I'm not gonna this is my thing. I'm all for trying to help somebody. I don't have it. My life ain't all the way together like that to where I could just financially just spit it out for everybody. But if I can lead you in the right direction, I will. But I'm not, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink it. I'm not, if you're not trying to make something better in your life, ain't no need of me doing helping you. What am I helping you for? That's not going to get you or me nowhere. It's only going to get better. But yeah, big TD4L. I don't know why that was the first comment I made, but yeah, it is. And as long as we all, you know, like I said, I like the whole TD4L movement. I've been one of the people on here online that always tell people, no, I'm not gonna be a part of no doggone group. I'm Lady Ray. I'm gonna be me, and I'm just leave it like that. But that I can honestly say, just sitting back and watching that, it feels like a family. I wouldn't have no problems going around and, you know, representing that, because it ain't just no bullshit. I can't put my name on no bullshit, because like everybody else who act like they don't give a fuck, I give a fuck about my little one that I'm gonna leave here one day. And I'm not finna just put her in no situation to where, okay, well, this is what I taught you, but you know, I taught you the wrong way, but just go with it. Hell no. Hell no. Not when I know better. Like, I mean, we can't just blame everybody else for what we fucking up. Like, I mean, we got to start somewhere, and ain't no better day than today. We already know what's going on and what's wrong and what's this. Like, I think, you know, Triple has said and think, and now I see what my purpose on YouTube is. Thank you. Like, and I can respect that, because with all the bullshit on this motherfucker, you just get lost. Like, shit, I guess I just go with the bullshit. Hell no. Like, you don't have to, it's just like, I mean, everybody else stick together. If y'all think about it, when y'all look at these other communities, even when you see the other heritage, when their kids get older, they giving them houses, they giving them cars, they giving them all that. And we sitting here talking about, well, I didn't get this, I did, because are we not thinking like that? We're not thinking about, you know, getting something to where it build generational wealth. We're not thinking about tomorrow. We thinking about, well, what we gonna do right here today and how we gonna go ahead and get ahead. When at the end of the day, you cheating yourself. When you try to take the short way, you cheat yourself. Just like they were sitting up here talking about drug dealers this and drug dealers that. I can't count them out because I did it. And I love a man that did do it. My uncle was he did his shit, and I loved it when he did it, because I had good money and I had good things. But at the end of the day, my uncle put it in my head, I'm doing this for right now. If we ain't putting nothing up, we ain't gonna have nothing when you get older. What we gonna do? And I respected that. Adam, oh God. Hey, everybody in the chat, y'all. I got home and I'm cooking, so I can't really look at the chat. So salute to anybody that I did miss. You know, it's nothing like that. But y'all, I'm here. But yeah, it's like, you know, we have to start somewhere. And just, I ain't gonna lie, just being vocal about it ain't gonna really do nothing. Like, if we all sit here saying the same thing, so what's somebody gonna bust a move? What's somebody gonna do something? When we gonna start trying to make a change?
Hey sis, I hear you. I'm in a meeting. We could go in the meeting, so I hear you. I can hear everything because I got my earpiece on. I'll be right there. No, I can hear you. I got my earpiece on. I'm gonna go in my meeting.
All right. I heard her say she hear me. I heard that part. So, but I think she doing something right now, y'all. But yeah, hold on, y'all. And y'all know Lady Ray is a mommy, so I got to get my shit together for my little one to get home, because she's gonna be asking about what's going on. It don't feel like it's happening. So I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, but I don't know. I think that if we start, we do it. If we start in a little group, and that little group is growing, like I keep saying, look at TD4L. Like I shared one of the lives yesterday, and I said they setting trends around this motherfucker, because they are. It's like you don't see the shit that they on here trying to motherfucking do. They're not trying to make no goddamn difference. They're not trying to grow. They're not trying to, you know, these people just trying to beat. Who we gonna cuss out today? It's like they wake up, instead of saying, God, no, I gotta go to work. They like, God, okay, so who I'm arguing with? I already cussed her out yesterday. Well, fuck it, I can't find nobody else to argue with, so I'm going for her again today. What the hell? Like, what the Jesus? And we all just tap in, and we be like, I see somebody else did something about, and the supporters, you know, they still support that. They do. And it's like bullshit fails. So if enough of us motherfuckers that's real get the real shit out this motherfucker, that shit, that motherfuckers gonna listen. They gonna listen. Because although it's a lot of people that ain't speaking up, it's a lot of people that's sitting back in the bushes and they listening, or they listen to the replays and they feel that shit. It's a lot of older people, young people that wish that it was better outside today. Miss Renee, hey Mary. Hey J Town, hey Miss Renee. Hello everyone. I'm sorry. Hey Michael. I seen all these people. Let me see. Gorgeous.
Hey,
Hey, my
sis.
baby.
Hey.
Oh, maybe it's my phone. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hold on, because I can't hear you. Oh, it
You
is
can't
my
hear
phone.
me?
All right, say something now.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What's going on, baby? Hey, my
Yeah.
sis.
Ain't nothing going
Was
on.
y'all able to hear me all that time I was talking?
Yeah, we heard everything you said.
Oh, okay. Oh. But y'all know, hey, Lady Ray. Hey, baby. Yeah, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm trying to rush and cook and all this.
You trying to
I'm
rush
gonna
and
make me
cook.
some greens, y'all. Finna make me some greens.
Gonna make you some greens and what else?
I'm gonna make some greens, some pork chops, and what am I making with it? Greens, pork chops, macaroni.
I ain't had pork
That's
chops
what
in a
I'm making.
minute.
And I'm making macaroni in the box. It ain't right, y'all. The greens ain't in the box, so shit.
Making something easy today, huh?
You making eggs and bacon.
I say you making something easy today. I ain't say nothing about no eggs. I'm not a breakfast.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna just turn this damn pot of greens on. It ain't hard. I got fresh greens, but they like the greens in a bag. So I don't know, it's that kind of greens. I ain't got a bush of greens. So
I remember
what
them days.
you cooking today?
I ain't cooking them today. They order. I gave them some money so they can order them DoorDash.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna start figuring out a way because I need to stop now. I need to not be cooking. I swear, y'all, I be slaving. My kid.
No, but my kids are grown.
Well, she act like she fucking grown. Shit.
My
She can
kids
tell me how
are.
she wants something. That's sound grown to me. I don't give a fuck. Shit. I'm just trying to put her in the kitchen. For real.
Yeah,
You can
like
tell me when something don't taste good, baby. You can go in the kitchen. Cook
she
me
act like
something.
she
I got
act
you,
like
bro. What you want? Greens and pork chops and macaroni is what I'm cooking today.
you told her that's what you cooking.
Huh?
Told her that's what you today.
Yeah, she took the greens out this morning. I usually try to tell her to just take out something before she go to school. She took the greens out this morning, and
Oh,
it was a pack of pork chops in the sink when I got here. So that's what I'm about to throw on.
she was right on time then.
Yeah, now see, I make her do that. I make her pick out stuff. She got to pick out her own stuff. Now, if she don't take nothing out the freezer, then it's gonna be a sandwich motherfucking day today. I don't give a fuck, and that be my argument. You ain't take shit out. You didn't give a fuck when you got up. You want to have an attitude, so we gonna have attitudes today and eat sandwiches.
Yeah, my kids grown. I got one finna be 30, one finna be 24, and one finna be 21. I got all boys.
No. Oh, well, I don't want her to be older yet.
I got all
I'm ready for
boys.
that.
And they are a hot mess and they can eat. Yes.
Hold on, y'all. 'Cause I'm trying to put my earbud up. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, y'all. Let me get this right.
Look at Jay telling someone he'll
Say
take that
something
ham
now,
sandwich.
Marie.
Yeah.
All right, hold up. This man said he want a ham sandwich.
Yeah, he
Child.
said I'll take that ham sandwich.
Y'all listen. One day this week, I'm gonna let her take something out, and I'm gonna let her come home, and I'm gonna make some sandwiches, and I'm gonna let y'all hear.
She gonna say something?
Man, child, that little baby. What time you got off today? You must have just left work.
He said real men's won't complain.
She don't play, baby. Oh, so
God,
you
that's
just was sitting around all that time? You just sat here all that time?
that's what Jay said. Real men's don't complain.
I know that's right. Well, baby, honey, Real babies do. Cause my little baby, she gonna let you know. She gonna tell you.
I bet she'll know if it don't. She'll let you know if it don't taste right.
She sure do. She'll tell me in a minute, Mama, you this one. I don't think you was rushing. And she'll probably, I'm sorry, I made you think you had to rush. I love my baby. I'm sorry, cause this ain't good.
No, I
I
have
don't know
two.
what's wrong with me.
Two
Oh, there it
grandbabies.
goes. Yeah, I heard you say that yesterday. You got a 1-year-old and a 3-month-old.
No. Yeah. The 1-year-old, the 1-year-old, that's my baby boy's son. Baby boy's daughter, and then I have my middle son. He got a daughter that's she's finna be 3 now.
Oh wait, you said 3?
Yeah, I got 2 granddaughters. The other one was my niece.
Oh, your niece. Okay.
That was my brother's daughter. Yeah, my grandkids is 2 and 1.
Oh, okay.
My oldest one ain't got no kids. It's my middle one and my baby boy.
The oldest one's smart.
One is he got enough cousins and nieces around here.
Yeah, I wish.
You said baby calls money. I wish they do.
Listen, honey. Listen, I told them yesterday. I said I'm gonna start going live, y'all. And I was for real because I told her I said I'm gonna start putting your ass on live so you can everybody can see how you treat me. Because I want to be the daughter. I want to be the daughter one day. I want to be you. One day I told her that while I was online. She said, "Okay, come on, let's do it right now." I said, "Come on." I was in the kitchen cooking. I said, "Come on." She said, "Girl, well." Hold on, let me go in the other room. I said, well, what the hell is you doing? Because she had her phone on her hand. I said, what are you doing? That's what you say. That's what you be doing. Let me go in the other room. She right here. I said, you know what, girl?
She marking you. Another baby then. He said he want him another baby.
Oh. Who?
Jay, he said he want him another baby.
Child, well, it sounds like the way the music be going, Jay might got some baby.
With the
They don't
music.
get me started on you now. Now, see, I was trying to talk about these black folks. Now, see, okay, y'all, we gonna wrap up the content real quick because I think Jay want me to go and help him out, baby. Because y'all know, you could go over there. They play baby making music. You just
I'll be over there. I'm over there every time. I'm over there.
And you be feeling pregnant, don't you? I swear the one time that man played music, I said, I'm pregnant. I feel a half of a baby. Got people up in here trying to grind and shit. Dude,
Y'all be twerking off the music.
Child, honey. Then they be trying to play all that slow stuff, talk about licking you all up. Hold on now. The hell? Pray pump it up or something. Shit.
Look at him laughing down there.
For real. That man know. I told him that night, I said, yep.
Okay.
Make sure I let you know my due date because I started feeling half of a baby when you started, and then I felt something kick, and now I know I'm fully pregnant. So yeah, you used to daddy. The fuck?
He said I'm only 35 and I'm still young and full of fun. Okay.
Do you have any kids? Wait a damn minute. Who the fine woman in the yellow? Oh.
That's dumb.
I don't like when y'all do that because y'all make me feel like y'all think that I'm some type of catfish or something. All my pictures look the same. It's the same woman. That was not Michelle Obama on my thing. That was me. It's the same woman. This Lady Ray. Do you have any kids, Jay? Do Jay got some kids? Because maybe that's why he talk about he want a baby. He can't have kids. Gabe, why did you get that? What did he get? What he got, sis?
Who?
Oh, Sweet said, Gabe, why you get that? I'm trying to figure out what Gabe got. Cause y'all know he done really got a haircut, so honey.
Oh, she asked him why did he go get that? What kind of haircut he got? Sweet.
He ain't come back yet. He just not got to the doggone hair the place. I'm about to say the hair shop, child.
These dudes are disrespectful. What you mean?
Sweet, these dudes. Baby, he didn't know. Child,
he said
that man we got the dog on barbershop. Baby, he didn't know.
You want two
He
boys?
just said, you know your woman look good. That's all.
He didn't want 2 boys. Well.
He just said she was pretty. Yeah. 2 girls, queen. What the fuck? Oh no, I get it. Okay, so wait, you have 2 girls now, and you want 2 boys. I understand that though, because you know men always want their son. I can get that part, but you might be shit out of luck unless you. I mean, shit. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, dog. I've been wanting a baby.
Who he talking about? He talking about dog. You said who was that pretty lady in the yellow? Ah!
Don't rub it in now, child. Hold on, we trying to get past that part.
And I just thought about what he said. Did I say it out of shit? Shut my mouth.
Trying to get me in trouble and shit. Hold on, let me go get blackout up in this motherfucker because I don't know what the fuck. Ooh. Sweet.
Oh.
It's okay, babe. It's okay. He just said that y'all woman look good, and you already know that. So, oh shit.
Yeah,
Ooh, y'all, it smell good already. Ooh.
Be acting like blackout. Damn.
Child, blackout don't be playing. I be watching in the bar. I be like, look at him.
He don't.
His ass will fall out of the bushes so damn quick. I be like, what the fuck?
And you gonna talk about I'm staying far away from you. Don't you come to me.
Bitch. Oh, see? Oh. Big boy, child, honey, baby. Come on, you come up so we can cam up together. How about that? Come on. Let's get this party rolling.
Who is that up here?
Hold on, let me see.
Somebody up here.
Oh, ain't nobody up here. That's just me, you, and Miss Renee.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody else was up here. But now,
Oh no, I was telling the one to come on because they said I'm a catfish because they work for the catfish. So I told the catfish party to come on and let's cam up.
all these barbers. Wait a minute, you got the barbers listen to us and they said we crazy.
Oh my God!
Wait a minute. See,
that's not what's supposed to be happening.
No, they're not supposed to be listening to us now. Shit.
Now make sure y'all get my man together now. I might be wanting a little hot toddy and stuff. Come on, the one. Come on, little baby.
Where is he at?
And you're really not supposed to be letting people listen now, you know. Oh shit. Y'all, I'm tired already.
That's not funny.
What they say? Hold on, let me put my phone down.
No, she laughing.
Yeah, because she in the chat. Come on up, sweet.
Come on up, sweet.
Since it's funny, sis. Come on.
What you need help with?
What you need help? What's wrong?
My lady, help me. What you need help with?
Oh, because you probably spoke out of turn and you ain't know. It's okay. Just don't say it again. It's all right. But thank you. He said thank you.
Oh, said not the one. Somehow he blocked. Who blocked him?
Oh, hell. He was just, I just seen him. Hold on. No.
He said he blocked.
Oh, okay. He gone. They blocked him already then. Yeah, because the one just said something about my loud mouth is a catfish, and he's sitting over there on the catfish panel. Every picture the bitch posts look different, bitch. All my pictures is the same. The fuck is you talking about, motherfucker?
No, he make
no sense at all. But you know, I'm from the pretty girl city, so I'm used to bitches hating.
They'll be all right.
Ooh, y'all. Ooh, my baby gonna love me when she come home.
Love you.
She gonna love me. She love walking in the door smelling some food. That's our first. She's like, Mama, I love you. I bet you do. Right, lady. Period, Pooh.
Hey, sexy black. He talking about I'm back.
Huh?
Let's see what Blackout's saying. Oh Lord Jesus.
I don't see him. Hold on, y'all.
No,
He didn't text you, Lord Jesus.
no. He his teeth was hurting him.
His teeth.
Yeah, he went to his teeth been hurting for a while, so he went to go get it checked out. See what's wrong. I told him I know where it is when you.
Now that's something I don't risk on my worst enemy. I do not risk toothache on my worst enemy. That shit is too deep. All right, now let me come here to the chat. Mine too, lady. What did I say? She said mine too. What did I say? What did I say, sweet? Oh, that's your you talking about a bad tooth? I'm finna sit down on 1 second, y'all. Hold up. Oh my goodness. Okay, so y'all, damn. Okay, I want to do it. Well, I guess I can talk about it now. But so have anybody heard about the y'all know Megan Thee Stallion finally just said something after this Tory Lanez case. And baby, she done made a whole she done made a whole little I think she did something in the magazine. I'm gonna look it up, y'all. But she made a whole post, and I know so many people got mixed emotions on Megan Thee Stallion. I'm sorry, but you know, I'm a baddie, so I love her, and it's just gonna be just like that. And I'm proud of her. I'm proud that she did not allow this to break her down. Salute to the panel. I can't see the panel names. I don't know how to do that. Let me see. I don't know how to do that, but it's Lady Ray, Miss Marie, and Miss Renee up here. But yeah, Megan Thee Stallion had made a post. Did a thing in a magazine about what happened with her and Tory Lanez, and she, basically everybody been saying how she ain't been basically making no music. And how she everybody felt like, basically she know they set him up or some bull crap like that, which I don't understand what's wrong with everybody, because everybody was so upset at Megan Thee Stallion, but nobody paid attention. The Megan Thee Stallion was not doing no charges on this boy. It was the motherfucking state. Okay. It was the state doing the charges, but she basically just did made a comment out, or a whole vlog thing out, to basically saying she appreciate how people been, representing her and speaking up for her, and trying to have her back and using their voice to stand up for her, and still being attacked, which a lot of people was being attacked. And now she done got back to the music. She said she the only thing she do appreciate it because it actually brought her closer to her family. Because y'all know, after her mom and grandmama died, Megan Thee Stallion didn't really have no close relationship with her family. It just was like, like they set back or whatever. But I should smother these pork chops. Then I'm gonna have to stand in there. But y'all, I had to sit down a little bit. But yeah, she been saying that she how she appreciate how everybody been like speaking up for her and trying to help her out, and how she moving forward. She didn't got a close relationship with her cousin. And before then, she had a issue going on with her family, to where when her mom passed, because y'all know her mom was in the industry, and she was like, basically just always with her mom in the industry. OMG. got a call at work and have been on the phone and missed everything once I got off panel. This was a great topic and learned some stuff today. Always amazingly beautiful. We appreciate you for joining the conversation and coming on the panel because you know you be gracing us with your beauty, honey. But welcome back. But now I'm just talking about whatever Megan Thee Stallion and how she I don't know. I'm proud of her, like extremely proud of Megan Thee Stallion because I don't know if everybody had, you know, paid attention to when she was going through what she was going through. Like her family started shunning her. That's how her cousin actually got back, you know, to being cool because her family was like against her, like, you know, basically, you know, the negative stuff that Kelsey was saying about how she was talking about the family and how she felt about the family and everything. And her family was like, okay, so basically you was bad talking us and you know, thought that because your mom was in the industry that she, you know, kept you away and you just kept on going with it once she passed. You never came back and gave a fuck about us or whatever. And you had this girl that I think her cousin did hair or she's a stylist or something like style clothes or something like that. Whatever Kelsey's job was, the cousin that she's cool with now does the same thing, but she's not famous for it because Kelsey got famous by doing it for Megan. But her cousin was feeling like, okay, well, I could have done the same thing and you could have helped the family. You know, it could have been all in the family. You could have helped us come up. But instead, you want to be, you know, this your best friend. You went to school with her and whatever, because you used it. You lived this fancy life or whatever. But since everything happened, this same cousin, you know, ended up reaching out to Megan and was like, you know, because she was being attacked everywhere. And she just was like, I want you to know, like, you know, not everybody feels like you are wrong. Like, I don't feel like you were wrong. You didn't deserve what you went through. And I'm here for you. And she said ever since then, so many people have went out of her life. And that's all. She has been so humble. Yeah, she has. I'm proud of her. I mean, beyond words, like, you know, but besides the fact about, you know, me liking her, you know, whatever, because I like Cardi the most, but besides me liking her, I'm proud of her because of how she moved with it. She didn't allow it to break her. Like, she used it as a stepping stone. She stepped back. Like, she, you know, wasn't, because all that stuff they had going on, child, I don't know if I could have did it. I would have been like, okay, well, since we don't give a fuck, let me pop his motherfucking ass. Like, I would have been, I don't know. It would have went already left. But she been humble. Like you said, she's been humbled through the whole thing. Even when she was going through the court thing, she wasn't really even trying to tell on the dude. Like, she was still lying on the goddamn stand. Like, girl, why are you lying? Just tell the truth. But she was still trying to help the man because she like, okay, well, I don't want, you know, them to take his freedom from him. I just don't want nothing to do with him. But you couldn't, you know, help what the state wanted. But her and her cousin, I think she had her cousin in the vlog, the little thing with her. And her cousin was like, you know, although it was, you know, through something that was so hurtful that had to happen with her cousin and it affected her family, she hates that aspect, but she do appreciate the fact that it's brought most of the family together. They, you know, most of the family started reaching out to Megan, like, you know, because she really didn't have nobody. Like, all she had all her life was her mom and, you know, her grandma. And then they, you know, passed away. So it was like she didn't have nobody. And when all of that happened, they was like, you know, they reached out to her and was like, Megan, you're not by yourself. You don't have to act like you by yourself. You can, you know, come back and, you know, feel like, let us be there for you. And she was being honest. And her little, whatever, her spread or whatever it's called that she did on there, she was honest. She said that she used, she felt like she was using relationships and sexual relationships as a way to fulfill her pain and what she was going through. And now she's to the point to where she feels like she's okay with saying no to people. She wasn't okay with saying no to people because she thought that her, you know, the way she was treating people, she was, you know, that was just showing her loyalty, but she was okay with being mistreated because she just thought that was just, you know, cool. That's okay. That's what they're supposed to do. That's what they do. But I want to show them I'm loyal by steady being there, steady, you know, taking the whatever. And she said now she did, you know, got herself to a place where she appreciate herself more and she doesn't need to be, you know, just sleeping around with a man, or she don't have to have a man to identify her, or she doesn't have to have anyone to tear her down for her to have to feel that she has to work twice as hard to come back up to appreciate where she's come from. And when she was saying, like when I read it, like it hit home. Like I was like, damn, like cause the way she went through that whole, like they tore her down. Like I mean, tore that baby down. Like it. I even, you know, I spoke up a couple times, but of course my voice don't mean nothing because I was just a nobody. But I still did it just because I'm a woman, and it was like she said, like she got drugged through the mud back and then back through the mud and then left there. Like, and when she said it like that, I was like, damn, like that, to be drugged through the mud, back out the mud, to be drugged in through to the mud again and left there. Like to feel like that got to be and especially for a millionaire, like you got money, girl. Like, and everybody like, oh, well, you have money, you can just fuck it, just forget it. But that shows you that the little bit of money that, you know, these folks got, that don't make you happy. That don't mean that people gonna treat you no better. That don't mean, you know, you could buy people, and it doesn't mean that, because that girl have money. She got a badass body. She look good. She a dime to me, regardless of, you know, a stallion, she tall or whatever. I'm short, so of course, you know, I understand. I don't like when people say something about a short person, so I can understand her feeling however she feel because they say stallion, but she used it to be a stepping stone. Like she was like, yeah, I'm Megan Thee Stallion. I'm tall as fuck and I can still talk my shit and pop my shit and I'm still that bitch. And I like it had respect with it. But I don't know. I just appreciate the fact that she, you know, didn't, and now I didn't see that. Hold on, let me see. I'm about to look it up. Ooh. I gotta see which damn tablet even fucking ain't dead. Oh, this one ain't dead. Oh shit. Oh wait. Jay Beats. Hey. Oh, Jay Beats was saying that he didn't see it. Okay, hold on, y'all. Sis, I know you said that you was in a meeting. Can you hear me? Oh, because I don't know. You think I should start another live to talk about bull crap? Because that live was like content and it was great. Do y'all think I should start another live so that we can have our live to just, you know, for the content so that people could go back and listen to it? Because that was 2 hours. Sweet, what you think? Oh, do you think I should restart the live, sis? So that the content could just be by itself before we start talking about bull crap? I don't think it would have been so bad on her if she didn't. Yes, you can. Okay, I'm finna do it. D Jones, what was the live for real? Okay, yeah. Hey y'all, okay. I'm finna okay, well, D Jones, do you want to tell me what the live was before I end the live? Or do you just want to come back? Y'all, I'm gonna restart the live. I'm gonna give y'all like 15 minutes and then I'm gonna restart the live and I'm gonna talk about just hot topics, what's going on around the world. So I just want to keep this one because, you know, it being a good content and it was talking about something. I don't want to just, you know, smear it with the bullshit. So y'all come back like 15 minutes. I'm about to do my own thing and it's just going to be hot topics. So, oh, she can't say nothing to y'all because she in the meeting. So I will be back, y'all. You know, as always, ain't nothing but love from this way. And if Miss Renee was here, she would tell y'all know if ain't nobody else told y'all, Miss Renee loves you. We'll be back.